name's Adam and this is Claudia, and today we're talking about how you can use Dr. K Kinesiology Tape to help with hamstring strains. So hamstring strains are common injuries in a lot of sports, and taping can help to try and improve endurance, reduce fatigue, maximise performance in terms of the muscle function and ideally prevent injury. So for muscular applications of kinesiology tape, we want to ensure that the muscle is stretched and lengthened while we're doing the application. So for this particular context, Claudia's going to lie on her tummy while leaving her right leg, the affected leg, off the edge of the bed. So firstly we're going to measure the length of our tape. We need to decide whether we're taping for a medial hamstring problem or a lateral hamstring problem. There are actually two branches of the muscle running parallel. In this particular case we're going to do a medial hamstring. So our tape's going to start sort of relatively high up, close to where the seat bone of your bottom is. We're going to start from there and measure a piece that when it's lengthened finishes above the crease of your knee. We don't want to cover that crease of your knee where possible. We're going to cut to that length, making sure we keep the corners off so that it stays on more effectively. Preparing our base application by folding and tearing along the fold and creating a little tab for ourselves to peel off the rest of the tape. And we're going to find our anchor point as I was talking about before. And we're going to stick down there and we're going to peel back the tape most of the way, aiming for about 50% tension coming down the length of the tape. So pulling 100%, coming back about halfway, and then we're going to lay the rest of the tape down along the line of that muscle, leaving the last little portion to go on without any tension. Give it a rub to make sure it sticks properly. And then we can use a smaller piece to run horizontally over an area where the injury is more specifically. So cutting a piece without corners as we've previously done. For this particular piece we're going to fold it in the middle, tearing along the line of the fold, and then peel the edges apart. So usually this piece is going to go over the side of the injury, so you want to palpate to find out where the injured side is. And once you've located it, you can then pull apart almost as hard as you can, come back a little bit for 75%, and then stick down along that area, and then we're going to peel the edges off without any tension. So hamstring injuries are common, and certainly recurrences are really common too. So the important thing with those types of injuries is to make sure that they're rehabilitated effectively. So things like strength and conditioning programs, running programs in particular with a focus on speed and acceleration to make sure that you're prepared for return to sport effectively. In terms of the taping, it's an area which is prone to coming off during sporting activity, so sometimes wearing some sort of a sleeve or a piece of tubular bandage over the top can help. A bit of elastic tape around the bottom of your thigh can help prevent rolling up as well. In a general context, making sure that you haven't got lotions or creams on the skin will help to try and prevent peeling, removing excessive hair before application, ensuring that you're using a towel to pat dry after showers and protecting against rolling up in bed by wearing clothing over the top of the area. Also, complementary treatments like rice, anti-inflammatories and massage are all effective in trying to rehabilitate hamstring strains. So for more information about Dr. K Kinesiology Tape, visit sportstrap.com.au.